Hello and welcome you back to Talk of the Town. We're joined now by our news partner, Occupaws. This is Cheryl Hartung, who is a volunteer, and I'm so pleased to have you back.
Thank you. It's always great to come and visit.
So I got to introduce you to Cheryl. You will introduce us to your very sweet, lovely friend.
I brought a furry friend. Yes, I did. This is Ian. He is, I think he's 3, going on almost 4 months old now.
So sweet.
I borrowed him for this, but I also get to puppy sit him during Thanksgiving. His raisers are going to be out of town for, I think I have him for about 10 days. So this is the initial greeting, if you will,
yes,
with Mr. Ian. He is a standard poodle. I don't know whether I mentioned that before. Multicolored though, so that's kind of new and different and interesting for a standard poodle.
Yes, we threw out some guesses before we started and guessed wrong, but because of the coloring. So talk to us a little bit about standard poodles as guide dogs.
Right.
Because of course, if you are new to Occupaws, that is really what you are doing as a volunteer, is helping to train these future guide dogs.
Exactly. Hopefully they will go on to make someone's life a whole lot better and easier. And I would say, clearly 75% of our dogs are labs, what you would think of when you think of,
yep,
of a guide dog, a seeing eye dog. But, you know, maybe in the 10 to 15% range, we have standard poodles, and they're actually becoming more popular as people get to know them. And they're useful if you are a teacher or a healthcare provider or someone who's going to be dealing with the public a lot. These guys are great because they're non-allergenic. They just are, you know, they're not a hassle for people who might be bothered with dogs in general, but specifically as relates to allergies. They're super smart, so they're, you know, easily trained that way. That I will have to say, and I say this because I am a standard poodle owner myself, the one drawback to the standard poodles is that they will judge you. They will decide whether you are worthy of being listened to and obeyed. And, you know, once they make that judgment, a T-bone steak isn't going to change their mind. You know, they have made their call already. In fact, when I went to pick him up, I'm so used to dealing with the labs that he wasn't sure that he wanted to get into my car. And normally with the lab, I would just pull out a treat, wave it in front of the nose, throw it into the car. The lab's going to jump right in there.
Right.
He looked at me even more suspiciously, like, okay, now you're luring me. Where am I going?
What is going on? So they are judging your character.
He's gotten over it, though.
This one obviously has great character, a sweet dog. Because there are so many things that Occupaws needs, the expenses are great when it comes to raising these guide dogs and keeping them. Let's talk about the events that folks at home can attend to help Occupaws as the organization.
Right. 'Tis the season, right? We're starting to get into the holiday season. We're all coordinated for that.
Appropriately.
Right? I tried to do that. Our first event is November 16th, and it's going to be jewelry. It's a couple that makes this jewelry. They're in Middleton on Parmenter. Check the website, occupaws.org, if you need a little more information there. And one of the things that they're going to be offering as jewelry is it's Paws for Love. So it's a heart that has a little doggy paw on the inside, and they're making Christmas ornaments out of that, or an ornament. I guess I threw the Christmas part in, and lapel pins, or just a pin that you would do that. So all the profits from that, 100%, goes to Occupaws.
That's November 16th from 5 to 9. Next on the docket
is the 4th annual now. We're having a holiday and craft fair out in Sun Prairie. And that's especially what you would see at the holiday time with I love doing those because I see things that I wouldn't have thought to try to buy for somebody. And it goes to a good cause as well. So that is on the 2nd, I believe, in Sun Prairie. Kind of an all-day thing, 10 to 3, I think, at the middle school, or one of the middle schools in Sun Prairie.
Wow. And then another event on December 16th.
Now, you're going to have to help me with the cookies.
I was excited for this one.
Get the cookies. And this is great, you know, because we all get busy this time of year. So, you know, if you're too busy to do that, I can tell you that the organizers are asking us as volunteers and Occupaws folks to consider our baking in terms of pounds. How many pounds of cookies are we going to bring? So there will be lots of cookies there, I
Lots of
believe.
cookies.
And then the traditional, more of the vendors, more of the crafts, more of the
And that is
holiday.
at the East Side Club as
Right,
well.
on Monona Drive.
Monona Drive. So
Yep.
a lot of events to attend. Occupaws is no stranger to fundraising events. You are always busy doing something and raising these adorable little puppies.
Yeah.
They're so cute. So you can volunteer. Lots of information on their website. Cheryl, thank you so much for joining us. Ian, thank you for being such a good pup.
Yeah.
And we want to thank all of our guests for joining us. We'll see you next time on Talk of the Town.